And
Yeah.
then you actually, my MO is I have a big fat curved monitor. And on one side, I have Claude Code up. And on the other side, I actually have Claude Browser up. And I have created a project. We talked about projects in OpenAI or Claude before. You have a project about what you're working on, and you basically are chatting with it. Like, hey, this is what I want to do. What should I do next? This is what I'm seeing.
It's
You
like a
can
little
do
coach.
this.
It's a little coach on your desktop,
Yeah.
just kind of guiding you through the whole process, right? And you can give it screenshots, and you can paste code in there and say, "What's up with this error message? I don't understand what's going on." And yeah, even though it is a bit of trial and error, it's such a different time that everybody has access to this little coding coach just sitting on their desktop helping
It's
you.
funny. What you just said is totally true. Probably one of the key skills here. One is knowing what you want to build and what it's supposed to look like, but the other is copying and pasting. So the
Yeah.
amount of screenshots that I've just casually put in as I'm learning about how to deploy something in Vercel, like, oh, that's really intimidating. I'm walking on eggshells, just giving it screenshots. Okay, well, you need to click on that thing and then do this thing and then do this and whatever. It's mind blowing.
You get really
Whereas-
fast at those keyboard shortcuts when you're doing screenshots.
Yeah, exactly. When
Little
it's
calluses on your fingers.
I haven't actually mentioned this to anybody else, but the other thing that's happening is that we've talked before about training cutoffs and context. Like the models tend to lag 6-8 months behind on what they're trained on. So one key tip is know that and make sure that you're telling Claude or telling GPT to use search. So it's finding the latest and greatest information as opposed to relying on
Old
what the
training
stuff
data.
looked like
Yeah.
in the ancient days of 8 months ago, right? So that's one. The other is just the amount of base information that the LLMs now have about themselves has had 2.5, 3 years to bake in the training. So they actually are much better at understanding themselves at this point of time than they've ever been before. So they're more useful that way. I've found, and I hear this from other people, that I don't need to use like YouTube videos and tutorials anymore. There's no point, because by the time it gets published and it gets to me, it's already obsolete.
It's already dated. Yeah.
It's already dated. So I'm using the LLM as my co-pilot to help drive itself.
Having it go crawl Reddit threads, for example, for me has been so much more helpful than trying to search YouTube or look at videos where I'm like, this is, yeah, no. Just find the information for me, please, and then give me a little report of what happened this week with this problem I'm trying to solve, because that's how quick it's moving right now.